Alright, welcome back to my YouTube channel. It's a new day. I'm out at the Hogeye and I'm in this old bowl here that they dug out with this skid steer a few months ago. And I'm going to come right out into the middle, dig down to the clay and scrape it real good. Knowing that about 50 to 60% of the nice artifacts I find are right on top of the clay, I'm going to go into these old areas where it's real shallow. I can move left and right and forwards a lot quicker in this shallow stuff. And I've been out here scratching and I just hit a diagnostic artifact right here. You can tell it's been worked. So that confirms my theory that there could be maybe a dart point or a knife here in this lower area. And pull this out here in the sun. This is a cool tool. Looks like a gouge of some sort. That long flake there. I think this is an old piece, maybe early archaic, even paleo. We'll have to get a better look at it. All right, I'm gonna start the time-lapse video. Thanks for hanging out. Thanks for watching. I'll be back. All right, sorry, I'm a little out of breath. I went and got my phone, but I've been finding more artifacts. This came out about 10, 15 minutes ago. It's a base to a broken knife. And then I just knocked something out of the wall. Let's take a look. I can see a beautiful base to an artifact right there in the dirt clod. In situ. Came from this area right here. Let's take a look. It's beautiful material. Looks like it has a little notch in it, maybe a little ear there at the base. All right, let's take a look. Very cool. All these are going to be compact with sand on them. Interesting flaking. It looks like early flaking, but it's got little notches. This is a good study piece here, I can already tell, because it looks old, but the base doesn't look old. It kind of looks like a Fairland. I don't feel any grinding. What an interesting little piece. All right, I'm hopeful now. That's already 3 artifacts today. It's been a couple of weeks since I've been out here to the Hogeye. I'm going to dig in that same area where we've found a few artifacts in this old dig area here where it's nice and shallow. So it's October. It's about 4 o'clock. I'm in the shade. I'm gonna dig this area. Hopefully we can find something. But this is the artifact I just found. I've only been digging 20 minutes. Looks like a scraper here. It might be broken, but it's definitely got some retouch on it on one edge. Right there. So it's a good sign. Right here in this spot. I'm gonna keep digging. just knocked an artifact out of the wall right here. It looks really good too. It's broken. I've already taken a peek at it. It looks like a paleo base right here. I'm just gonna flip it over. Awesome. Yeah, I think it's paleo. Oh yeah. Very, very cool. Man, this is a heartbreaker. Right here in this low area where the sand's soft. Is super ground, very heavily ground. Here, let me get this up here in the sun. We can get a better look at it. Interesting piece. It's an old one. Very cool, very, very cool. Man, this is a heartbreaker. All right, we're gonna do a quick cleanup video. We have camp over here. I've seen this dog out here for the last 3 years. He's over in the shade with me. So these are our finds from the last 2 digs. Let's start off with this point here. It's a broken piece. I found it while I was raking the sand towards the end of the dig last time I was out here. I think it's a Travis type projectile point, but this is a beautiful piece. It's broken, but I'm happy to have recovered it. Let's give it a dip. It's a light colored shirt. There you go, buddy. Find an artifact. Make yourself comfortable. All right. So there's that piece. And then let's see, there was this tool we found. This was the very first thing I found in this area, I believe. I think it's a paleo tool. A very interesting piece, a good study piece at that. Let's give it a dip. It's got a lot of sand on it. It's got retouch on this top edge right here. Right where my thumb is. Very interesting piece. All right. What else do we have here? Just some broken scrapers. Right here, it's been worked on this edge. It's a tool of some sort. Again, some sort of tool. It's broken. It's been worked, so maybe it's a preform. It's got fire damage. Not much to look at there. I'm just gonna set that to the side. Found this within first 10 minutes of digging today. Is some kind of gouge, I believe, but it's broken. A lot of broken pieces. In fact, I don't have any whole pieces to show off, so it's only brokes today. That's all right. We're in a good area, so eventually it'll produce something. Get it to focus here All right. Found this last time I dug. I think it's a base. Again, it has a ton of sand on it, so let's give it a dip. Hope everyone has a happy fall. And you get to go outside on an outdoor adventure, whether it's hunting or looking for artifacts. Okay, just a broke Edwards Church. Beautiful, beautiful. There's a tip. Little broke guy. And then let's take a look at this base. This is a really cool piece. I showed Gene this artifact and he thinks it's a San Patrice. I remember in the video, I went back and watched it and I said the base isn't ground, but it is lightly smooth there, right where my index finger is. But San Patrice are old. As a matter of fact, everything that seems to be coming out of this hole is old. So I'm going to call this the Paleo spot, especially after finding that nice Paleo base today here. But this had early flaking. I recognized the flaking, but those feet were really throwing me off. Beautiful material. Like I said, possibly a San Patrice. This would have been a really nice artifact. The Paleo stuff's typically kind of small. So beautiful Edwards Church. Beautiful flaking. We'll get a whole one. Just got to keep going, keep moving sand, keep working hard. Just flakes. Nice hammerstone. Just found this. I'm going to keep that one. All right. This study piece right here, I'm anxious to see what it looks like, where that sand is. So let's give it a dip. Let's take a look at that other side. Definitely not a Clovis. It's Paleo though. All right, got that other side cleaned up. Let's take a look. I'm losing my sunlight a little bit. Bear with me. Either a Golandrina or a plain view. Again, just amazing material. That would have been a killer. Not a flute, just basal thinning strikes. That's all that is. Random flaking pattern. Great study piece. The concave part of the point is not ground, but it is heavily smooth on the base, on the edges. All right, well, I'm gonna dig a little bit before dark. Thanks for hanging out. Until next time, and as always, stay curious, my friends.